Welcome, everybody, and welcome everybody watching this replay. As we gather today, this is something new that you will be seeing. And so the universe has asked me just to go over what to expect. So today there is no Q&A section. You're going to hear directly from the universe through me and my voice. What will happen is each person present is going to hear exactly what they need to hear. Time and time again, I've seen this in different groups, classes, workshops that I've hosted. The room can be full of hundreds of people, and each person will literally hear a little bit different words, different statements. And that is because this is the universe speaking directly to you through me. The gallery itself, and this is the preview, is a group of people coming together to hear directly from the universe. But again, they're each hearing their own thing. They're each hearing what they need to know the most that day. A typical gallery will have two during a month. So one that's going to look just like this, where there's the download, the direct transmission. And then the second will be about 2 weeks later, where there'll be a question and answer section, where after you've spent the 2 weeks letting everything that the universe has said to you and guided you in to sink in, to get into that vibration, to experience and live it. And then you get to come with a direct question to receive a direct response from the universe. And like I said, because this is a preview, you're just getting the first half. There won't be a question and answer section. However, you are more than invited to send me a PM or send me an email if you have a question about the gallery itself. So now I invite you just to relax. Feel free to take notes, not take notes. Of course, this is a recording if you're watching it on replay. Take a few deep breaths in. Hi, everybody. This is the universe speaking through Amanda, and we tend to speak really fast when we come in here. And so, please feel free to, like Amanda instructed you in, to just pause the video and go back through if you're watching this on replay, and if you're live, then getting the video itself and watching it. So today what we want to talk to you about is the soul core of your life mission coming through your business. You see, everything that you do in life, whether it's related to family, friends, community, business. Actually, it all boils down into one thing, and that's your core soul mission here on earth. So what we want to explain to you today is that the core soul mission through earth is a bit different than what you really think it is. See, we constantly speak to Amanda to write about, in what she calls her copywriting, the universe, and you planned this before you were born. Yes, and of course we did. And here's the thing, it goes a lot deeper than that. It goes into looking at the various energy experiences you had before. You often call those past lives. And really kind of setting the stage for what you want to experience, how you want to experience. So come back to the fact that this is Earth School, right? If you think about what is your typical setup, the educational system that you call it, elementary, middle, high school, and even some college. So those are all indoctrinating you for life, right? Here in your meat suits. So when you come back to what it's like on what you call the other side, this is Earth School. This is set up in a way that allows you to develop your whole soul. So as you have been, led to expect, there's more to this life than just what you're living right now. There's so much more to it. So when you take into consideration everything that your soul wants to experience in its own growth, okay? So this again, what your soul wants to experience in its own growth. That is what you worked with the universe before you were born. So I know, that we know that you're thinking, okay, so Okay, what about all the crappy things have happened? So we're not here to talk to you today about the crappy things that have happened. There are things that you call circumstance, and there are ways of dealing with that. And Amanda speaks about circumstance. So we're going to point you in that direction. What we're going to really reel in, though, is that what you created with the universe before you were born is about how you can sink into being a deeper vessel of love and light. Let me say that again, sinking into being a deeper vessel of love and light. That is what the core of almost everybody's soul mission here on earth is. Now, of course, everybody has a little bit a different one, and it looks a little bit different in how that actually plays out in your life and whatever time span that you've chosen to be here for. This earth has it's one of those, oh, what does Amanda call it, choose your adventure books. The earth is a lot like that, where you get to create with us before you were born what you would like to experience and about the way that you want to experience it with. And then you come into these, meat bodies where there's yeah, Amanda calls them meat bodies, that's why we keep calling them meat bodies, which she's actually kind of laughing about right now, because you're not really a meat body. You're that beautiful, shining, loving soul. But we're going to go with the meat body because we get this feeling that it's keeping it light and fluffy for you. The point about your core soul mission is that you need to keep it light and fluffy. You need to have a brighter outlook than what it might sound like. It might sound like we're talking about this huge esoteric um, concept that might be like, oh, that's a lot to digest. No, it's not at all. In fact, it's really super easy. You don't you don't understand how easy it is. It is so easy. It is so simple. It's like maybe a 3-step process. Okay. But let's backtrack here to the what Amanda calls the choose your own adventure books. The choose your own adventure books, your life is a lot like that. And all the lives around you, because everybody has what is called your freedom of choice, your free will that we cannot interfere with. You get to choose, and each choice will still let you deepen in your soul mission, that deepening into your vessel of love and light that is your soul. But the experience is going to be a little bit different. So what you experience, and by the way, experience are like little literal actions that you can think about that happen in your life, but experience is also the joy, the sorrow, the pain, the hard, the easy, the inflow, the not inflow, all of those things. Okay. So come back with us again right now to talk about what you've created to come here for. So as you're deepening into this vessel of love, as you're deepening into this vessel of light, know that everything you do, and we're talking about business today, but this goes to everything in your life, allows you to deepen into that. And here's the wonderful thing about this earth school is that you have all these vessels, you have all these souls, these vessels of love and light that get to affect each other, that get to experience each other, that they like bump into each other as they're going through their own missions, and they get to either create in that moment something wonderful that drives them both deeper into love and light, or something meh that either doesn't drift, that doesn't sink them deeper into love and light, or that throws them off a path. Of course, that goes into another vessel's free will. Coming back to your own, though. So, the purpose of today is to really get you to focus on your vessel of love and light through your business, and how you are really here to touch so many other vessels, so many other souls, your soul to their soul, your vessel to their vessel, where all of these vessels are you and them sinking deeper into love and light because of what you have to offer. And if you think about it, you've had teachers, mentors, people that have led you into deeper love and light, right? And everything that you've experienced, one, you've asked for, two, you've had free will choice. Okay. We're not going into circumstance, what Amanda calls circumstance in this call. That's a whole nother call, because you can get really down the rabbit hole in that. But come back to, you get to choose your experience. Okay. Amanda is thinking of, and so we're going to offer this too, is that what's Eckhart Tolle? Man is not sure how to pronounce his last name. Um, was homeless in Canada. Okay, beautiful, wonderful soul. We've worked with him a lot as well, and through his deepening, he could have experienced that homelessness, the cold, the hunger, all of that in a very bad, painful way. He could have let it downtrot him. He could have turned into what you would stereotypically think of somebody that's homeless becoming, a degenerate or a drug addict. But no, this was his spiritual awakening. And in fact, part of his spiritual awakening, he decided, like, I'm throwing everything away. We're not telling you to throw everything away, by the way. We're saying that you get to choose your experience. So as we go back to what you are experiencing here on earth, to deepen into your vessel of love and light. Okay, you get to choose how you experience the circumstances. And then from there, you get to make a choice on what happens next. And the wonderful thing, Amanda speaks to you a lot about the source that source provides to you through people, places, and things. Okay, your money doesn't just come from your boss. Your money just doesn't come from your clients. It flows to and through. Okay, so it comes back to the same experience here with your vessel of love and light. Everything that you're offering is coming to and through your vessel of love and light from the universe, from us. Take a few deep breaths here. We're getting the feeling that everyone just needs to relax into this information. Now, here's the wonderful thing. You can, on your own, absolutely tap into your core love and light, this vessel of yourself. And that is how you can affect the most change in the world, whether it's through friends, family, community, or business. So we're talking about business here. The wonderful thing about your business, we're saying that it's a way for you to reach so many more people, to have such a vast, broader, expansive experience of touching other vessels and helping them on the journey of sinking into their love and light. And this is the soul development. This is the vessel development that when you leave Earth School, when you come back to the universe, the ethers, that will affect you. Okay. And that then you will decide if you're going to come right back to Earth School, what you're going to experience in that next Earth School experience, or if you're going to stay on the other side. So Amanda classically talks about how she had this big revelation one day because she is, what does she call, works with the angels, and she's quite a teacher through it. And she has spent so many past lives in teaching that she wondered what it is that she does not on Earth School. She wondered what her core vessel does on the other side. And we said to her, you help people get ready for the experience of coming into Earth School, but you also help train new, you call them entities, new energies of love source, what also is known as angels, to know how to interact with human beings, because there is this entirely different way of an energy that's never been a human trying to interact with a human. So coming back here, you could absolutely know what your non-vessel, excuse us, non-human meat suit, core soul vessel is, what that mission is. And that is what you're bringing here on Earth, right? And through it, you sink deeper into the love and the light. Of course, you can lean into what you call your own intuition. Of course, you can come back to the fact that you could see somebody such as Amanda, or another person that calls himself a psychic or an intuitive, that can either outright tell you or assist you in leaning into that in yourself. But here's the thing: what we're saying to you is you don't actually need to know that. Amanda had the skill, and so she thought it was fun to lean in. She thought it was fun to know, right? And she often doesn't tell people about it because people gasp at her. And people have said very mean things to her about this. So she keeps that as her very own, what do you call it, special gift for herself and for her knowledge. And we are sharing that here with you today just to add to the information. You see, we love to inform. We love to give what you would call it, like researched facts. We love to be very straightforward. And the reason why is this is so simple. So, coming back to your vessel of love and light and sinking deeper into it through your business, this comes back to what you call the very, very practical of things such as how you go about interacting with others, how you most importantly go about interacting with yourself, and the types of that marketing, that copy, that how you speak and tell other people in the world what you do. And so to be able to do this, you have to lean so much into yourself. All of it is important. All of the sides, Amanda calls them masculine and feminine, right? All of that is important. Don't ignore, because energy is just energy. To us, there is no masculine or feminine. To us, it's just a one all swirling form. Like after an egg has been implanted in with sperm, it is no longer masculine or feminine. It is just the universe in action, creating this beautiful organism that is going to multiply and come forth on its own. And so that is what you are doing through your business. You're multiplying the love and light of other vessels, of other souls, to be able to sink deep into their own soul missions, to be able to get the most out of this earth school. And when we say school, we don't mean grades. There are no grades. Grades aren't a thing. This is about having everything be in perfect harmony as it is to be. Coming back to the sperm and the egg, and when they come together and the fetus is formed, that is perfect. There is no grade on it. And that is you, and that is what you are doing in this life, and that is what everybody else is doing in this life. And the more that you can lean into what we might call the fetus of yourself, the fetus of how you are being, how you are showing up, and so truly 110% of yourself all the time, not being distracted. And we say distracted, it's distracted when the things Amanda talks about, like triggers or blocks. So really there are no triggers or blocks. They're simply distractions. They're distractions to keep you away from your soul core vessel mission on the planet. And we say it's so easy. It is so easy. So there's this example. Amanda has this client who has worked with her for several months now, and has moved up onto a program of hers where she's really working with the energy in us. So Amanda's like, she's holding the space for the energy work and facilitating the energy work for this client, as well as the practical, go here, do this, say this. This is what she says all the time, this is what the universe wants you to say, which is really us simply directing Amanda to tell you, lean deeper into your core self. Okay. And so this client, Amanda's so excited for her. This client is now only getting her own clients that are coming and they're saying, oh, I'm just going to pay in full. Oh, I'm just going to pay full. There are no payment programs. And we say, what a horrible problem to have. And as we joke here, we know this is almost everybody's dream, to be fully paid upfront for the services and the products that they are about to give. Amanda is saying it's almost like people give their left arm for it, right? So what is different about this client compared to you? In truth, absolutely nothing. There is no difference. We are all one. However, when you go deeper onto what we call the surface here of what this client of Amanda's is doing on a daily basis, is doing behind the scenes, right? So this client of hers is still doing what Amanda calls the doodads, the marketing, the copy, the networking, all of that, but she's doing it in a way that is exactly in alignment with her core purpose, her sole purpose here on the earth, which we delivered to Amanda, or to this client through Amanda. And then this client has learned to, even if she sees what they call that trigger or that block, which is really distraction coming up, that she doesn't run away. She might have a moment where she goes, oh. And she has good days and she has bad days. And she has days where she might doubt herself a little bit. But she gets up and she leans in to the core of herself, into who she is being. And she says, right, here we go now. And she leans in and she allows and she receives and she's doing the energy work. That's really it. There's nothing that's a huge difference between you and her. You could literally have that too. Here's where we get to free will and free choice. Are you willing to not get distracted? Are you willing to do the work as we prescribe it? We keep telling Amanda to call this a prescription, and she keeps pushing back, going, I'm not sure my insurance is really going to be happy if I call this a prescription, because then it makes it seem like I'm a medical provider. And we say to Amanda, okay, take a deep breath. Just breathe. This is a prescription. This is us telling you exactly how you need to be in your own vessel and what those steps look like on the material earth. That is all. And by doing that, you get to touch, Amanda calls them the perfect fit clients, the clients that have been looking for you for the last 6 months, that go, oh my God, where have you been my entire life? I needed you 6 months ago. That is how that happens. It's really simple. It's really simple. There's no complicated formula, or what are those things, those fancy funnels. It's not that complicated. It's coming back to your true core vessel. It's coming back to your own love and light. It's coming back to your big purpose on earth. But it's really all of who you are as being seen and being heard, and not getting distracted, and doing it day after day as you lean back and receive. And we would just want to take a minute right now to say thank you for this time. We want to encourage you to take a deep breath with this. Know that you have free will. Anything that we say we cannot force you to do, that is your choice. That is your human choice. And it's all about what results do you want. And so if you want what is called fully booked schedule, if you want what is called an exploding bank account, if you want what is called those perfect fit yes clients, you have to lean into this prescription as you lean into your whole core self. And when you do that, it's actually about the other vessels you touch. The fully booked schedule, that bank account, that money, that fame, that recognition, that is all second sauce. That is second sauce. When you go for just those things, second sauce doesn't really come. The second sauce comes with leaning into your full core self, that love and light, following the prescription, which allows you to touch so many other vessels on this planet. And then the second sauce comes. Thank you for this time. We are going to close now. Hi. So I know that was a lot to digest at once. That is why this gallery is set up as only one of these types of sessions per month, and then 2 weeks after the initial session having that Q&A, so that the video can be reviewed, your notes can be reviewed, you can take some action steps and sink into the vibration of everything, and then have Q&A. So thank you so much for being here with us today. I do have a special offer as guided by the universe. So the gallery I am debuting, this is a brand new as led by the wonderful universe. And while we start in January, I have a special right now. So what this special is if you sign up today, tomorrow, anytime through, I guess, Sunday, it would be. While it is a 6-month process, right? So there's a 6-month commitment. The fun thing I'm going to do is I'm going to like make the price so silly that like it's beyond one of those like easy guesses. So the price will be $197 a month. And then you'll get to attend Monday's bonus gallery. Yes, so you get more of this loving, more of this special sauce within the next week. So even before we officially start. Once we hit January 1st, the gallery is going to go to its typical price, which is $3.99 a month. So I seriously encourage you, if you would love to have this contact with the universe monthly, as well as the ability to ask questions, now. Send me an email, send me a PM. We will get you set up, because from my love and light soul core vessel to yours, I want to see all of that love and all of that fabulousness that the universe spoke about manifest in your life.